Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and recently you have had GOP legislators in the state of Wisconsin showing support for a series of pro-life measures. Now, these pieces of legislation that they've been considering in Madison would do a handful of things if enacted, some of those being that it would require medical professionals to provide life-supporting care to any babies that were born after a botched abortion. These measures would prohibit discriminatory abortions, meaning that babies could not be killed strictly based on things like their race or their sex. And also it would defund murderous abortion-providing organizations such as Planned Parenthood. So yeah, a lot of common sense measures, a lot of things that would be great to protect the most vulnerable of human life in our society. But not surprisingly, but still shamefully nonetheless, our Democrat governor in the state of Wisconsin, Tony Evers, has said that he would veto any and all of these pro-life measures if they made it to his desk. So it's not going to be going much anywhere. But you know what? Sadly, that is not the extent that Democrats are going to try to ensure that these young, vulnerable lives can be taken in the state of Wisconsin through abortion. Now you've got a Democrat state representative, Lisa Subeck, coming out and introducing legislation that would ensure that abortion would be legal in the state of Wisconsin regardless. It would decriminalize abortion at the state level. Now, we know that abortion is currently legal in the state of Wisconsin, as it is in every state in the United States, thanks to the decades-old ruling that the United States Supreme Court issued in Roe v. Wade. But we have had multiple states, several states in the United States in recent weeks, passing some very serious pro-life measures that clearly are aimed to try and get the Supreme Court to reconsider Roe v. Wade. And on the left, they are absolutely terrified about the prospect of Roe v. Wade being revisited by the Supreme Court because, quite frankly, it seems they know on the left that there's a very good chance that they could lose, that they would not get their way. And no, it's not because the conservative majority on the Supreme Court's going to act in some totally politicized manner. No, it's not because Donald Trump has created a Supreme Court that's out to overturn Roe v. Wade because they want it overturned. No, none of that crap, and none of that demagoguery that you're hearing from the left. The reason that Roe v. Wade might be overturned by the Supreme Court is because there would be damn good reason to overturn Roe v. Wade. Keep in mind, in the Constitution of the United States of America, there is no constitutional right for an individual to have an abortion. That's not in there. So this whole abortion's legal in the United States thing, it's not on very solid ground. So yeah, there is a good chance for totally legitimate means that Roe v. Wade could be overturned because, well, there is not a constitutional right for an individual to get an abortion. Every United States citizen most certainly has constitutional rights, and those rights cannot be infringed on. And keep in mind that there is no greater infringement on an individual's rights than depriving them of the ability to live. So yeah, Roe v. Wade could be overturned, and it would be overturned for totally legitimate reasons. And that does terrify a lot of folks on the left because they have become the party of abortion, the Democrats. But it's just absolutely disgusting, absolutely shameful, the lengths that Democrats, including Democrats here in the state of Wisconsin, are willing to go because they are so hell-bent that no matter what happens, regardless of circumstances, they want the ability to kill babies. That they want the murderous process of abortion to live on regardless. They want those human lives taken, and it is so absolutely disgusting. Make no mistake, once again, I will say it, the Democrat Party has become the party of abortion, the party of gladly murdering children. They ought to be ashamed of themselves for what they're doing, and all of the rest of us must push back on them. And that's all the time that we have for today, but tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.